Hey. I love crows so much. My mental health hasn't been great, so I'm going on a road trip. We're gonna go to a haunted, abandoned town. That's the coolest fucking golf club name I've ever seen in my life. Not at the ghost town, but we are at the cemetery for the town, which I didn't know existed. I was just driving to get to the town and then I saw the signs for the cemetery. I'm on a road trip, I might as well check it out. There are so many spirits like running around my car right now. Like every time I look at my camera, I see so many people. Alrighty, let's go. There is a woman following me, and there's a man. I just saw a gopher running. Oh my god, no, it's a rabbit. Damn, I wish I got that camera. I'm feeling drawn to this one grave over here. Passed in 1958, born in 1864. I forgot that this part of my province, it's like the coulees, which are basically hills, kind of. So it's extremely windy and cold, as you can tell. That's so cute. We're here. I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm in a weird mood. Behind me is a funeral home, and then there's like a cool abandoned house in front of me, which I really want to go into. Crazy energy coming from this house here. I just want to see what's down here, but I'm scared. Okay, so not much. I can't see anything, by the way. Oh my god, I literally can't see anything. Like there's a water cooler or something. A cat. Like a house cat. Oh my gosh. This is scary. I just want to see in there, but I can't. Definitely an abandoned house. I wish I could go in, but there's people live on site here and there's security, so not an option. I can't feel my hands. That's cool. Is it though? Is it though? It says funeral home, but it's a billiard club. Oops. Just found a feather. I'm not sure what kind. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I just found like a ton of feathers, which I know might seem odd that I would pick them up, but I collect feathers. I don't know what kind of birds these belong to. I'm gonna guess a seagull, but either way, that's really cool. I'm really cold. I thought I would come sit out here and do the spirit box session, but it is like genuinely so cold. Feather. I just found feathers. Are there any spirits here who want to communicate? Who do you want? I'm open to anyone. I might go to my car. I'm gonna go to my car. If I look where? Do you want me to look somewhere? Okay, because nothing was coming through on the spirit box where I was last parked, I now moved to the building that I was just at when we got the somewhat decent communication. So we'll try that, and if not, I don't know what else to do. Alrighty. Are there any spirits here who want to communicate with me? Feather. Yeah. I do have a feather. Is it okay that I grabbed a feather to take home with me? That's crazy that that's come up twice, and that's like the only thing that was said, really. I don't know why it does that. When I bring it closer to this building to the left of me, it goes crazy. It's like there's people who are speaking in French and they're talking to each other. I don't understand French, unfortunately. And it's like they're talking to each other, trying to figure out if they want to communicate with me. That's kind of what I'm understanding. Well, you know what? That's okay. This can be an exploring video. It doesn't have to be ghost hunting. I'm not really even in the mood for ghost hunting, so I love like exploring abandoned places, but the thing is that I want to go inside of these buildings and I can't because they're regulated by the town, like by volunteers and the government. So like I would get caught and arrested, and in my opinion that's not worth exploring these buildings for. I really don't want to get arrested. So it's cool to see it all from the outside, but I'm quite limited in what I can do. Thank you to the spirits here that let me visit, and to the ones that did try to communicate. I'm really grateful, and thank you for letting me take photos and videos of your town and your cemetery. It's very beautiful here, and I still really want to go into that house right there. Like, that's 1000% haunted. I want to go in it so bad. So bad. Me, if I was a dinosaur, because it's gay and it's a triceratops, because my name is Sarah. Get it? I was quite frustrated earlier that like the ghost hunting wasn't working out and that little like ghost town wasn't panning out what it was supposed to be, but I don't think I was meant to go there today. I think I was meant to come here today because I just feel better here. Town in Alberta, Canada, which is famous for dinosaur shit. Ellie Williams would love it here. I just got a matcha latte. So I got a BLT sandwich. I'm gonna eat it and then do something with my life. It doesn't help like that I wasn't in the best headspace mentally when I went to go ghost hunting, and ghost hunting is something that takes up a lot of mental energy and physical energy, and I was trying to push through that. Sometimes it's worth pushing through, but other times it's not. And today was one of the times where it was not worth pushing through. And I'm glad that I listened to my body and I stopped pushing. and stopped putting the pressure on myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself to push through things and do things even when I'm not comfortable to do them. And like sometimes it's really good to push through, but there's like a fine line, and I cross that line all the time. I want that guy's beanie. He just had a fossilized scorpion beanie. That was so cool. There's a pterodactyl.
Specific though, I already got a Christmas. Just like yours.
Wait, you didn't really. You just wanted to show off all of the stuff that I get in there and he's standing at the door.
catch up once I'm at home. I'll do a haul of everything that I got, and I'll talk about my experience trying to cater to my mental health. As you guys know, I went on a little road trip today, and now I'm home, and for all of the road trip, I was just thinking about people that I've lost, like my big brother. I was just like sitting with my grief, thinking about friendships that have ended, thinking about people that have passed away, thinking about my dog that passed away. And then I get a text from my boss that one of the dogs from work has passed away. I really like traveling, and because my mental health hasn't been great, I thought a little road trip to get me out of the house would do me good, and I don't think I was wrong in making that choice, but I don't know. I think it's hard because before I even left my house, I was like texting my friend and I was like, is this even worth it? And she was like, it is if you make it, like it's what you make it. And I was like, you're so right. So I left and I did my best to stay positive and to like have a good day, and I did have a good day. But I did just like, it was a harder day, I think, just because I'm having a harder time with my mental health, and that's okay. And you can't force positivity and rainbows and sunshine 100% of the time. And I like still allowed myself to feel my feelings and still do something for myself, and I think that in itself is good. But my brain is very black and white sometimes, so my brain's like, oh, it wasn't worth it because I was still depressed. But it's like, a road trip isn't gonna cure depression. So I tried to go to this one metaphysical shop and it was closed, which I was really sad about because it looked cool. Like from the outside, it looked super cool. They had like a whole elk skull with antlers, or a deer or a stag, something, and it looked cool, but it was closed. So I was like, okay, I wasn't meant to go here. And then I googled and I was like, metaphysical shops, Drumheller, to see if there's anything else in Drumheller, and there was one, and such a cool shop. The ladies there were so nice. I chatted with one about what it's like to be a woman and like the scary things that come with being a woman, because there was this person. I do psychic mediumship and psychic tarot readings at markets every once in a while as a vendor. Like I have my own table and I read tarot and I do mediumship readings, and I did a market in the fall, and I just had like a really uncomfortable experience with this older man. He was very predatory and he gifted me something, and I kind of just accepted the gift because I didn't feel safe and I was scared of what would happen if I rejected the gift. So I just took the gift to kind of, unfortunately that's what life is like as a woman. You have to cater to the needs of men. It's fucking exhausting. And so the gift that he gave me, I've just had lying around and I didn't know what to do with it, because what the gift is I've wanted for a long time, but it didn't feel right coming from him. And so I had the idea the other day to like drop it off at a thrift shop or give it to like a friend or something, someone who could actually enjoy the object. It was a tarot deck. I remember that I have the deck in my purse, and so I give it to the ladies and I tell this one woman exactly what I just said. I said I had a really uncomfortable experience. This man gave me this. I took it because I felt unsafe, and I've been carrying it around because I didn't know what to do with it. And because it is like a metaphysical thing, it's a tool for divination. I didn't want to just throw it out because the divination thing like is still meaningful. Like it's still a tool. It's still useful. So I didn't want to just chuck it somewhere. And so I gave it to the lady and she took it from me, thankfully. And so now I don't have that energy in my life anymore. And then they gave me this auralite for free. It's like an auralite crystal, and she told me to hold it in my hand like this. This shop is so cute. It's in Drumheller, Alberta. It's called The Spirit Within, and auralite has 23 different what's it called, like 23 different things in it, like what's it called? Anyways, there's like a brochure on auralite right here, so I might read that. But she said this is like the end-all be-all crystal because it has titanite, cacoxenite, lepidocrosite, adgewite, hematite, magnetite, pyrite, goethite, pyrolestite, gold, silver, platinum, nickel, copper, iron, limonite, sphalerite, covalite, chalcopyrite, gilolite, epidote, bornite, and rutile. And I have seen this before, but I would honestly think this was amethyst if I wasn't told otherwise. So I thought that was really cool. The ladies there were just so cool. And then I got a necklace, which I'll put a clip here. But it's a little planchette with the Mother Maiden and crone, like crescent moon and full moon, and then a little raven, which I love spirit boards. I love planchettes. I love crows and ravens. I got a tattoo of one the other day. Corvids mean a lot to me. Crows and ravens specifically, but all corvids kind of remind, like, for me, it's like people shun them and people find them disgusting and people think of them as rodents. But to me, it's like, they're so beautiful. Like, have you ever heard the sounds that a raven can make? Or like the little sounds that crows will make? Like, they are so much more than just garbage birds, like people label them as. Like, they are a reminder that there's beauty in things that people would typically not find beautiful, and to look for beauty in things that others would see as not beautiful. And also, they have just been like such a personal sign for me on my spiritual journey, or just like my journey as a human. They've just always meant so much to me. And then another thing that I bought from them, this is one of my favorite things that I got today. For those of you who don't know, I'm a huge fan of jumping spiders. I literally love them so much. I'll put video and photo proof here. I love them. So I got a little jumping spider, 3D printed, because I want to get my own jumping spider, but I'm in a weird transitional period in my life where, like, if I got a jumping spider right now, and then I moved provinces, that would probably not be good for the spider's health. So I got him because I can't have my own pet spider yet. And he has a little lotus flower, I believe, at the back. What should we name him? I love him. Literally, so cool. I don't know. I'll probably just put him on my altar, but like, are you kidding me? That is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. I got 2 mystery tarot card readings at this shop. They were $4.44 each. I thought we could open both of these right now, and then depending on what's on the inside of both of them, I will either divulge information or I won't. Oh, and this. I got this today. It's a labradorite bracelet. Labradorite is one of my favorite crystals. It's said to enhance psychic, intuitive, dream things. If you watch my videos, you've heard me talk about it. Oh, this is already worth $4.44. Okay. I just called on my spirit guides. It's in a little bag. This is so cute. Oh. Oh. This is so fun. I need to know what deck this is because I think my boss, I work at a dog kennel, and my boss and my coworker, my friends, this is a dog deck, and I was literally telling my boss the other day that I wanted to find a dog tarot deck. Like, oh my god, it's a dog tarot deck. Anyways, what is this card? 2 of Swords. That's befitting for my life. Oh, and then there's a little kitty. 2 of Swords cat sticker. That's cute. And the 2 of Swords, from my understanding as a tarot reader, is when you're at a crossroads, you don't know what decision to make, you don't know which way to go, you don't know what to do, you're feeling lost, and Swords is the suit of mentality, of thoughts. So typically it's like you're stuck between 2 options because of your anxiety or because of your fears. Like, the answer is already there, but you can't see the answer because of your fears, and you just have to, like, you just gotta pick. You just gotta do the hard thing. That's kind of what this is to me. I need this deck. Anyways, when we see the 2 of Swords in a reading, we are encountering a stalemate. 2 equal and opposing forces are joined in a battle, and there seems to be no end in sight. This wasn't what you had in mind when you chanced to walk down this path, and you find yourself caught in the middle. Without something or someone to intervene, this may continue indefinitely. Sorry, I can't read. We find ourselves in a situation where we must make a choice. We can side with one part of the situation, or we can side with the other. Neither seems particularly appealing, which makes the decision even more difficult. But unless we move past this stalemate, there can be no more progress. I cannot fucking read. That resonates very much for something going on in my life right now. And then we have one more. Ooh. Ooh, is this another dog? Oh, it's a kitty tarot. It's the cat tarot. It's a judgment card, which I have a hard time reading in tarot. So I'm not going to tell you what I think it means. Oh, and there's like a little heartfelt sticker. That's cute. We are our own toughest critics. The judge, it turns out, is you. This card invites you to examine your choices and actions. A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. Sorry, is it not crazy that I found feathers today and then the spirit box said feather 444 on the recording thing? That the spirit box said feather twice and now this is talking about feathers? Like, is that not crazy? Is that not crazy to anybody else? That's wild. A feather represents the weighing of souls in the final accounting. And there's a feather under the cat's paw. Are you where you want to be? If not, are you doing what you need to get there? Weigh the scales. How do you rule? Like, in general, I think it's like, are you being fair to yourself? Are you actively like going after the things that you want, or are you just sitting there doing nothing? That's kind of what that's, which again, resonates. I'm a little bit tired and burnt out, so I'm gonna finish Onyx Storm. I'm like 89% through the book. I think that's what Goodreads said. I'm 89% through. So I think I have like a little... Oh, I'll see. Okay, I'm on page 455 and the book ends on 527. So I could finish this tonight. I'm probably not going to because I don't want the world to end. I'm gonna be sad when I'm done this book because the world is comfortable to me. And so I'm probably gonna put off finishing it. But I am gonna read a little bit tonight. If you've been like struggling mentally, this is your sign to just do something for yourself. It doesn't have to be a road trip. I know a road trip isn't ideal. Not everybody can afford that. Not everybody is able to do that. Not everybody has a car, but like even just going for a walk. It was weird. It was weird. I have a terrible habit of always being like, what can I learn from this? Like, what can I take away from this? Which is not always a bad thing, but I think sometimes I'm always thinking about the next thing and I'm not staying in the present. And so all of today I was like, what could my takeaway be from this? Instead of just being present. And I think my lesson is just be present, but also it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to not feel good. Like sometimes you can force yourself out of that headspace and you can make yourself feel better and you can do things that make you feel better. And like doing some of the things I did today made me feel worse and doing some of the things I did today made me feel better. And all in all, I'm still home and I'm in my own bed by the time that I wanted to be. And so I'm happy and I don't regret anything. But my brain is like, I could have just stayed home and I could have just read and rested. But it was interesting because there's just some things going on in my life that as much as I have been thinking about them, I haven't thought about them. And so being on the road kind of gave me the opportunity to sit and process things, which kind of sucked at some points, but was also really beneficial at other points. Like there was one part on the drive home when I just was thinking about my big brother and I just really started missing him and the grief like hit me like a truck. And I was like looking at the clouds and the sunset and I was thinking about him and then I realized I was wearing his beanie and I was like, whoa, and that hit me. And there was one point when I was thinking about him and I was just like, I was just kind of starting to dissociate and the coyote ran in front of my car and I was like, holy shit. And it felt like him being like, pay attention and drive. It was weird. I don't even know what I'm saying. I think I need to go to bed. Do something that makes you feel happy and do something that brings you joy because the world is a crazy place right now and it's okay to put yourself first. You're the most important person in your life. So if you're not putting yourself first, you're not living your life and you're not going to be happy. So if putting yourself first looks like going on a fucking spontaneous road trip on a Thursday morning, then do it. Even if it kind of sucks. Which I didn't. I don't want to sound ungrateful. I'm very privileged and grateful for the opportunity to even go on a road trip, and I'm proud of myself for getting to a place in my life where I can do that if I want to. But I also don't want to shame myself for having heavier emotions that I do feel. Yeah, it was therapeutic in the way of like heavy and hard hitting, but it hit. I don't even know what I'm saying, dudes. Thanks for watching my video. Be gentle with yourselves, love yourselves, and like fucking go get yourself some Oralite. Hopefully this is a magic little fixer. I'll let y'all know how this works. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip.